the Cisco fight?
That wasn't right. He spared that man.
Wait, because that's my man. Because we from Baltimore and shit. So what the fuck? What happened? I ain't know that.
They was in the dressing room messing around.
I know Cisco. Backflip on your ass.
He tried to do some flips in there.
He was trying to do something, but I used to say up top, I had to sun him.
It wasn't about nothing. It was just messing around. Yeah, right. And they ended up getting, they put how you take the time. And then I guess he ended up getting serious.
He said he was
getting I was chilling. And
what's up, bro?
I know I wasn't the aggressor.
Okay.
But I wasn't with the bullshit either. Like, hey, man, chill out. And if you can, it's on the video.
Right, chill out.
If you can see, I'm like, yo, man, chill out. And he was trying to like, oh, man, I'm losing this. You're gonna lose.
He didn't throw that one. I would say he spared him.
Hey, what is WSG?
I would have had if I'm gonna walk out. I'm the fans and everybody stuff.
Me and him was already gone. We were already gone. So we gone.
So y'all squads, all y'all.
Quiet as it's kept, we fuck with all of them. Now, some of them have had issues with us. We fuck with everybody, man. Straight up, we fuck with. I got respect for all of them. All of them.
Now, there was a time where I feel like R&B died out a little bit. Right now, it's back like crazy.
I appreciate it.
I never
know what it meant.
So during that time when R&B died a little bit, how did you guys survive? Like some tours slowed down, music slowed down for R&B. Everybody's saying R&B died. How did y'all?
None of it did for us. Now, I reckon we never had a period where we wasn't booked. I think that's probably why the music hasn't come as often as it should, because we've been on the road. You know what I mean? So at this point, we kind of looking at our career like, would we be happy like just touring for the rest of our lives?
No, I got you, bro.
We're creators and we really are musicians. So that's why we came to this album.
And I ain't gonna lie, I never respected it. No way, you can't just shut down a whole genre. What's your complaint? What? All R&B sound? Don't all hip hop sound? Don't all country sound? Like what does that mean? That's why it's a genre. Right, exactly. That's exactly what genre is.
Everything that fits gonna be inside that genre.
So what is gonna be? What can we expect different from all original parts? Like where did that title come from? And just for the record, y'all know they not bumping this in no trans disco. All original parts.
Yo, you stupid.
I don't know who made that up. That's hilarious. Y'all gonna have to open this up.
That's crazy.
I was like, what? And then I was like,
Where you see that at?
They gonna come back. Like, so now we can't.
How much you get fined?
It just signifies the fact that, even not even just our era. Since groups have been a thing, right? They've all broken up, right? You know what I mean? And Jackson broke up. Even the Jacksons broke up, right? So us being the one group who's never broken up, we wanted to kind of capitalize on that. That's why it's called All Original.
Do y'all ever get worried that? Oh, go ahead.
No, good.
Do you guys ever get worried that, like, trying to top how big your other songs are? Like,
Nope. I mean, I guess, there's a possibility that we might not ever have songs bigger than that's possible.
Music like that ever again.
Right. But I just think we don't let it stop the creative process. It's the same for us because it's the same.
And I mean, people understand like we 100% responsible for our music. So it's the same chemistry, same guys, same wheels on the car. You know what I'm saying? So we don't look at it. We just go in there and do what we do.
And to add to what Brian is saying, I mean, this album, like Brandon Bryan said the other day,
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Fuck. How much you get fined?
Linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football, but sometimes they just have to get.
That must have just came out. Because I've been online, I ain't seen nothing about that.
First down with a nice throw.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting,
but
now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. So the completion good for 7 there. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Well, safe to say the passing game has found a rhythm. He's now 4 of 4, but
I'm about to look that up,
man.
To keep that's crazy.
Going
that's
here
true,
as they face a 3rd down.
And maybe perhaps you show a running play, right? Maybe a little play action here to go ahead and let him throw the ball downfield. I wouldn't get away from him flinging it because 4 for 4 already. I think he's got a good chance of picking this one up here on 3rd down.
That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Mahomes. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A well-executed 22-yard gain. That is his 951st NFL reception. So 49 away from 1,000, but 951. That ties him with Andre Reed.
Oh, I love the trigger there because Andre Reed caught the ball any part of the field and specialized in traffic. Similar to what we've seen throughout his career as well. Does not mind going across the middle and making big-time catches.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Gray. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
I was about to say, man, like that shit would have been
Harrison
everywhere.
Butker is on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive.
Yeah, he might have failed
for some type of Chiefs hitting pay dirt. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration, the pure joy.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Back to throw here. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings
man, you heard Alchemist, 2 Chainz, and Larry June album. They got some dope songs that are put out on that.
Take those rankings, throw them right out the window, because this is what you prepare for. This is what you practice for. This is what you think about.
Oh my God, what is going on, bro?
Races down the right side, and he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker, 54 yards, and the Raiders have taken the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7.
D-line not getting back there.
The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards, and it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally, because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated, because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Well, this defense for the Raiders, much improved from week 1. They were terrific last week in getting their guys their first win of the season.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Mahomes now to throw. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than
make sure y'all like this video, man.
The field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So the 4th down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Motion man right is Rice. Oh, it's a screen.
Come on, Bucky.
It's complete.
At least you got a yard.
Defensively, only a yard, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense.
And watch Crosby,
struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game, because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared.
How did you drop that, dude?
And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On play action, it's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. Now Harrison Butker for the field goal try. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
We're going to get a quarterback.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's #1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this...
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And it's picked up down the numbers. There he goes. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there. Someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Buying time to his left. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And pressure coming, and they got it.
What the hell, bro?
Buried behind the line by Azeez Ojulari.
It's up how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So the fumble recovery had them set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they have, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time. And going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you don't. It's absolutely a miss hit, and now your team pays the price. Bad field position for your defense.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw.
Come on, Reed.
Incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
That solid gainer will put them on the doorstep of the end zone. More importantly, it gives them a fresh set of downs. Nice work right there.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
Should have did this the first
Sometimes
time.
you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9 yard line and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
how the fuck are y'all breaking these tackles?
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. Running right, here's Dillon.
That's a good pickup.
At the 30 here. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Again, it's Dillon. And he'll earn a couple of tough yards past the 30 to the 31. This now a 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. And he gets this up across.
Oh, he got the fucking first.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
He was certainly quick to atone for his early game interception. Instead of making another mistake forcing something, he reset himself and found a lane to pick up the first down.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now a dump off here complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man right side.
I'll take it.
It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw again. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. On 3rd down, here's Dillon. And he'll be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you, keep it to short gains, and you pile up statistics.
Sly able to put this one through. And that cuts the lead down to just 3, 20-17. So they're content to take the 3. Somewhat of a conservative call there, opting not to go for it on 4th and inches.
And that's from a team that you and I know is not usually playing it close to the vest. It's a little bit of a surprise that they opted for the 3 instead of going for it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
This 2nd and 4. Now here's Mahomes. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. First connection there of the afternoon for those two, and it's good for a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. That one caught by Rice. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down.
They sure put the coverage guys in a stress on that one. They thought they were going deep. Ends up curling inside for a nice chunk of yardage.
Now Patrick going to change the play. Mahomes going to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And again, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Chiefs had 6 to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And the capper that put it in the end zone, a run of 8 yards. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On 2nd down, another run for Dillon. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up. They'll look to throw here. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw that side, complete to Tony. His second catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down. He'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hunter Renfrow. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a first down. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle, complete.
Man, he be getting all that wild shit.
So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down.
Well, there wasn't much there with that hitch route. They didn't gain what they expected. But sometimes when you call a hitch, you really don't have an alternate to go to. You don't have a second route to throw it to. So sometimes you have to rifle in there and hope for the best.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Kadarius Toney.
We getting killed by the old chief.
This first half. And the Raiders are back within a score. Now Joey Sly for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So the drive winds up going 75 yards in 7 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception.
Cap on. Little man with an apple on.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Got a back on.
Isaiah Pacheco and the offense back out. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had. Right. Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always
losing this game, fellas.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On second down, here's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
I know the halftime's approaching, but I don't think he's going to want to take a break. That's his 5th catch.
Yeah, they've really been targeting the tight end.
Got a Bucky. Oh, I'm talking about.
Have a first down here at about the 40. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. This offense #1 in the NFL and picking up first downs, and their run game got him another one there.
A really good stat to lead the league in, isn't it? Because if you keep picking up first downs, sustaining drives, that means you're controlling the football, controlling the clock, and letting your defense rest on the sidelines.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes.
I've been through it.
Got him. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another, because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on 3rd down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. 9 yards on the run there, and it will take us to the 2-minute warning. Second down and a yard. Again to the fullback on the down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you first downs and big plays of all styles, but you've got to have a big man you can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
Steps away to his left. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll run on first down. Irving. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 13-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. A 10-play drive that time, and it's capped off by a 13-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you
practice
through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room.
Do not give up a touchdown, bro.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5. He finds his man complete.
That's crazy.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Only took them 3 plays, and they're already in the red zone, just like that.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game.
Oh, my God, yo.
Kadarius Toney.
That man got 3 fucking touchdowns.
Half touchdowns. And the Raiders are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And the lead is down to a field goal. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mahomes now on first down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final shot before the half for Mahomes. Going deep for Hopkins. And it's intercepted. And some room to roam now. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And we will skip the highlight show this week. Get right back to this Week 3 matchup. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
Oh, man.
Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much.
I literally threw it away. They on bullshit, bro.
I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's going to be brought down right there at the 29-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Just a gain of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. Here's Pacheco once again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Flush to his right. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets, because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Robert Spillane able to bring him down. So from the 37, here's second down and 8. Throwing now is Mahomes. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. A CD, a little bit of feast or famine for him. He's had some success throwing the football, but also now he's been sacked 4 times.
Yeah, you just mentioned the 4 sacks, but you're right. He has managed to hang in there and make plays at times. His offensive line, they've got to figure it out and pick things up and give him more opportunities, and he has to help them by getting rid of the ball a little bit quicker as well.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Try to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it, and he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Oh my God, yo.
With a slide at the end. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
The defense did its job of taking away a quick throw, but that's only half the battle, because they've got to get to him before he can make a run for it. A little bit late containing him there, so he makes a nice gain out of a play that looked like it was in trouble.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's a second down and 4. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. Powers through. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Oftentimes broken tackles are his specialties. And put another one on his tally there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. One-on-one, not likely to get him down. You need everyone else to get there and help you. I think
how the fuck are y'all getting smoked?
Touchdown, Raiders. Kadarius Toney, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's Kadarius Toney who caps things with a touchdown reception. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that. And that really chips away at your confidence.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first
Yo,
down.
that's crazy. We getting smoked by like
and they do convert on third.
lower than a third-tier receiver, dog.
First and 10. They'll run it again with Fournette. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs. Keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Now here's a fake on the jet sweep as they'll go instead with Pacheco. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a second down and 9. They'll set up to throw. Being chased out left. Open man, it's the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a gain of 35.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this is caught at the 8. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8.
Unbelievable.
Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding call.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he just checked
shit,
out
man.
time everyone to reach.
Couldn't create no separation.
Not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. They'll send Rice in motion. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Make it now 3 tackles for a loss in this game, 1 for each quarter.
And for a guy who played defense in college, I can just tell you that he's feeling very satisfied right now by what he's doing. But he's elated.
What the fuck happened to Hollywood Brown?
His team win the game right now, making some big-time plays, getting into the offense's backfield and spilling everything.
Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
You're so extra. All that goddamn shit unnecessary. Oh my fucking God, yo. This motherfucker doing all that extra shit, man.
Line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on?
Pat got hurt.
Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
After the penalty, it's Fournette. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
It's a dog fight, bro.
Raider here, slow to get up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Back to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Touchdown. Patrick Mahomes from 6 yards away. And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making a play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Extra point by
I gotta stop
on
these
target, and that gives them a 3-point lead. So that one a 13-play drive in total. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know, I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's beaten a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
2nd and long. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
They'll set up a throw. He's got him.
This is crazy, dude.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Hunter Renfrow, 70 yards. And the Raiders have answered back with a 3rd quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was Hunter Renfrow who capped things off with a touchdown reception. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
I'll tell you
what, this man still ain't got 100 goddamn yards.
Because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down.
And what a nice example there.
Oh my God, they only show you when they like yard. Oh my, they know what they be doing, y'all.
Made sure he secured the catch. And then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They go play fake. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And eventually taken down here.
My God,
coverage downfield. They get to him for a loss of 4. And it brings up third down on the sack. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change?
Best catch of the night.
Better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for their quarterback.
Now Mahomes. Forced out to his left. That's going to be caught. It'll be first and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on first and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here. They were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain.
Got a turnover, dog.
And they're able to get
this man threw 6 goddamn touchdown passes, dog. That shit is not real, bro.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner.
Only 1 turnover.
Touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that'll be caught by Tony. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. Now a 2nd and 2. Now back to throw. Caught outright by Renfrow. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Vegas. 44 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On a jet sweep, here comes Tony. Oh, this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. 2nd and 11. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's Bowers. Touchdown Raiders. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Bro, what the fuck, yo?
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. Previous series, definitely a focal point. 3 catches, the touchdown grab. As a DB, your former DB, is there a number of catches on a drive you're like, oh, and the Raiders have got him. Jerry Tillery able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Well, collectively as a defense, Charles, I think if you get 4 sacks a game, you're feeling really good. Now they have 6 as a unit.
And that type of a number is just staggering because there's so many ways to try and counteract it. But in this case, they've got no answers for this unrelenting pressure coming at their quarterback.
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Mahomes now to throw.
Oh my God, yo.
Complete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away.
That wasn't a fumble, man. God damn. What the fuck is it going to take?
And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. As the offense reemerges, there's wide receiver Kadarius Toney leading him out. Let's see here, Charles.
Bro, y'all got to get a goddamn turnover, man, for real.
Had a pretty good day at the office.
And I love the accumulation, the catches, the yardage. That means he's having a pretty good impact on this ball game and really helping his team out in a big way.
Means he wants the football again, right?
And it's funny because some of these receivers are very vocal about how much they're getting it. Others are quieter, but they still let you know, give me the ball, I'm going to make a play.
And the hole closes quickly there. Maybe a couple.
Get off this goddamn field, bro.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
There we go.
Underneath to his running back, complete. And he can only get this to the 42-yard line, and that is not near enough. Here's A.J. Cole now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
We're going to run that ball.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A punt of 46, a return of 5. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. 1st down. In motion right is Hopkins. On 1st down, they go back to Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
So much of the game today We're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position, now more than ever, is a hybrid-type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Again, it's Pacheco. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game.
How the fuck are you tired, though?
That's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. Able to find the open man.
Take
That's
it.
complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. And he is going to lose.
What y'all not going to make up now?
That one's on the
Y'all making up shit, bro.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty.
Y'all making up shit.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
So fake, bro. This shit fake as hell, man.
Well, the Raiders are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection, and now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's a sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball, you might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. 50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box?
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nick Bolton picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And it's Chiefs football.
So much for Pat, man, not throwing 10 interceptions this season.
Kansas City. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Pacheco gets it up the gut. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down. A handoff now for Pacheco. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, this is their fullback. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a 1-score game. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now 1st and goal. Pacheco. Trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are able to move back in front.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you already see him scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
Extra point by Butker is on target. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So the Raiders now down by a field goal. 1:17 remains. And they need, at minimum, 3 points out of this as they come up 1st and 10. He'll look to throw.
That's crazy, dude.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And he will slide down, but a penalty marker down as well. And it looks like this is going to be all for naught.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
He's back to throw. Able to get away. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here's 2nd down. They'll look to throw.
Oh, man, don't get no easier.
That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a
man
coming up. Back to throw.
Oh, you missed the nigga, bruh.
Buying time to his left. And he will make his way out of bounds. That stops the clock, but they'll have something else to consider now. It's 4th down here.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball, and right now I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. Too far for a field goal. They've got to go. It's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. This ball deep for Tony. Oh, that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs have just...
Oh, God, that was close.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And they take it down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Chiefs, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Indianapolis Colts. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Las Vegas.
Rough ass game, man. I really threw 2 interceptions, but I was trying to get one before the half. We do not need to go to overtime.